Yeah, so hello everybody. Welcome to our, I believe, our seventh meeting. Um, uh, we do want to announce a couple things. First one being that at the end of the month, we'll have a Halloween horror jam. Uh, Someone was asking what's a game jam. So just to briefly describe it, you get, in this case, like a weekend to make a game. And in this case, you can team up with, we're going to say up to 3 people. We want to keep the team size relatively small. Um, the Though we won't, we're going to keep something secret until the jam itself begins. It's going to be basically every game made will have to incorporate some element of being a horror game. So that could be either in the form of like jump scares, or maybe you want to do like more like a psychological horror, or like something in between. Just something that's scary. It's essentially all that we are going to require on. This will be a ranked jam, but so the entries that we'll get graded, and so there will be a first place and a second place and so on. But we'll be basing that on how scary your game is, so that even if this is your first time making a game, you can still, that should be something that like experience will help, but you can still, we hope it should still be something that everyone should be able to shoot for. And so it's more how creative you are rather than how good you are at doing this sort of thing. So hopefully it should be a fun time. Since you have those 3 days to work on it, no spoilers on prize yet. We'll start talking a little more about that as we get closer. But I want to gradually build up the hype. So nothing on that yet. Let's see, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, it will be. I don't think the toilet paper thing is a problem anymore, unless maybe it is in some places. I know I was gonna say something. Jeez, I remembered it and then forgot it. You, gosh. Oh yeah, it's gonna be for go across 3 days. But part of why we're doing that is just to give people time to work on things. Like I've been in a jam that ran across 3 days, but I only had time to basically enough time to spend an entire day on it. So I was still able to make something. So don't feel like if you are, say, planning to do something on Halloween, which hopefully it doesn't involve a large gathering of people, but if you have plans for Halloween, or if you need to work on homework or something, you don't feel like you have to spend those entire 3 days making your game. Let's see. Next thing is we do want to just spend a moment to check in on our teams and see where they're at. What kind of if you guys have any. Let's see. That would be very terrifying. If so, we just to get an idea of where each of our team we want to get an idea of where each of our teams are at. If you guys have anything to show off, that's cool. If you just want to talk for a minute, that's also fine too. So let's see. Do we have any team leaders? I need to should have pulled this up before. Let's see. Do we have any? So I know that Selene is in charge of one of them.
I'm here too.
Who are the? And I know that we had Anthony for another. Okay, and then Enzo for, or at least on Discord, listed as Enzo. So do any of you three want to just give us an update?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Well, my team has like a small demo we can show if if that's fine.
Yeah, that's totally cool. I'll give you, I'll make it so you can share. Okay, yeah, you can.
So this is our game so far. This is just a demo stage we built. I just implemented like a tile map yesterday, so we can build like levels how we want now. But this is basically how the platformer is going so far. So you have jumping, dashing in air. Oh, I suck at our own game. So basically, it's just our game right was an infinite runner. Oh my gosh, I can't play my own game. So let me just turn off the actual thing first. Let me turn it off. All right. So what we've implemented so far is we have running, jumping, dashing, and then we have some obstacles put in, like the pit, some enemies to jump over, fire to jump over, these mud blocks that will slow you down. And then we had the big storm that would chase you, but I turned that off because I'm really bad at this game. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. You just put in a tile map, and this is our our standing sprite for our character, though I'm working on running sprites as well. And it's also not in, but we had one of our members make some really nice music for our game as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're also working, or our artists are working on assets like this week, so we could like put more stuff in. So yeah, like if I could also show like running like other sprites and like music if you want me to show that, or if this is just fine too.
That's up to you. If you want to show it, that's fine. It does look really. I'm very happy with the progress so far, though. Like,
Yeah,
we'll definitely have it playable, so that's cool.
Yeah, a lot of our work was done by Victor, our main programmer. He did a lot of work to get this working.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I've had, like, when I did the VR thing, it was definitely like we had uh, Josh was definitely like if he's here, he really helped us.
Yeah.
Keep going. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I'll let you keep going.
This is just like the running sprite that I haven't put in yet, and then I could try to find the music and then like share it later if we have time, because it's really good from Trey, part of our team.
Well, I mean, if that is one of the things we're going to be doing is showing, just like once we're done uh, with the check-in, just showing music stuff that we've worked on and that people have worked on. So if you want to, like,
I'll do that then.
Yeah, we could do it then.
All right, cool.
All right, awesome. So let's see. I guess Anthony isn't here. If anyone is from his group would like to talk a little bit, that would be fine. Otherwise, we could just check in with his group later.
When I was working on it, I saw that we had some of the movement mechanics done, and then I think we also had a script in the works for a move for the enemy AI, and then we also had some sprites.
Okay, cool.
We've actually also had like 3 music tracks come in, although I'm actually still working on the one that I put forward, but we do have like 3 music tracks, which is a lot.
Awesome. Yeah, usually from what I understand, usually it's just the getting music is kind of hard. So it's cool to hear that y'all both of your groups are getting music in there and stuff. So awesome. Let's see, I know that Celine's microphone is dead. Do you want to? Do you or anyone in your group want to say anything or have to, like about that, either in chat or through mic? I'm a poke Celine. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we could just move on to doing the music stuff. If you and then okay. I was gonna say we could do that, and then when you have it worked out, then we could come back to that. But okay, we can just chill, I guess. I guess.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh no, there's feedback.
Oh no.
Hello.
Oh,
There's a lot of feedback. So we've been really busy and we weren't able to get a lot of stuff. But we'll probably start working this week. Justin actually made a lot of music, or like he has made a song.
okay. Wait, so that means all three groups have music, I guess. That's kind of cool. One of those things. We do need two Celians. Like the more Celians, the better. This world would be a better place. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Nandan.
What is happening? Cloning Celine.
Yeah, we've been cloning Celines.
We've done nothing but clone Celine for the past 3 days.
What is going on?
All the calculations have all come together. All our work for this one moment. We have achieved second Celine. Okay, yeah, Sam. Let's see. Do you want to go first? Since it's Celine's idea. Basically for the rest of the meeting, we'll be showing off the music things that various people have made. I have one to show, but I'll wait until later.
Hi guys, I'm Sam. I am the treasurer for the club. I don't know if you remember that, but this week I'm actually hosting a workshop for writing music. It's actually going to be more leaning towards people who don't know how to make music. So, I mean, if you do know how to make music, you can just stop by and check it out. But it's more for people who want to learn how to make music for their video games. It's especially helpful for this coming up, the Halloween Horror Jam. If you guys don't know how to do music for the game that you want to do, I'm gonna just walk through the steps of making really simple music and introduce some really some easy programs that are free, not as expensive as stuff like FL Studio and stuff like that. I guess I'm gonna show off some of my music. So I actually use I don't really use like DAWs or MIDIs that much when I write music because I learned music by actually reading the sheets. So I do it through a program called MuseScore, which is literally a music sheet writer. So I guess I could just show some of the music that I have on here. I was actually looking, I wasn't sure if I had any files on this laptop, but I actually have so much songs on here that I completely forgot that I had wrote a long time ago. Let's see, share screen. Uh-huh. Share screen. Sure. And share computer sound. There you go. All right. So these are the songs. So this is what it actually looks like. It is basically their music sheets. If anyone's familiar with music, these are music sheets. This is what all of them look like. So for these three, I didn't use many instruments, as you can see. This one is a bit more instruments because I wanted to add more. And then there's also this one. I completely forgot I wrote this one. This one's pretty long, I think. I actually, yeah, I never finished it, unfortunately. And then I also have this one. I don't remember if I finished this one either. Yeah, nope. A lot of the music I haven't finished because I get ideas for new music that I want to write. I think this one I finished. Yeah, this one I actually finished, which is great. So I'll actually show off I'll show off probably these three songs because I actually finished them. So this is the first song. The first three are really short because they're supposed to be OST for stuff. I think I posted all of these songs before on the music channel in the gallery. All three of those songs should be on there. I think the Executor theme, I'm pretty sure I have that on my PC, my old PC, so I couldn't retrieve the files for that, unfortunately. Yeah, so this one's just super simple. It just loops for a little bit. I'll go ahead and play one that's maybe a little bit more, has a bit more stuff going on. So I'll play this one. So this one's another one that I made. So there's a set of chords that I really like. That just kind of ends there. I guess I didn't finish it all the way through, but that was the song. I mean, that's mostly all the stuff. There's also this one. I won't show the ones that I had already posted in the gallery since you guys have heard that one already. This one's pretty cool, but I didn't really finish it, so I'll just play a short snippet of what it sounds like. I really like writing piano pieces and string pieces. They're very pretty. So this is actually a good program that has a bunch of different instruments. So drum sets, strings, pianos. It's more for like score writing. So if you guys are familiar with like classical writing, it's more for that kind of stuff. And it's good for me to visualize. It's different from like digital audio workstations or some MIDIs out there, but this is the one that I like to use because I like being able to see all the music and the rhythms and stuff like that. So it's kind of sad. This is Sad Boy Hours song. Yeah, clock and see the poggers. Sadly, it just ends there. That kind of sucks. I might finish that one actually. I completely forgot I had that song. But yeah, if anybody else has other, I'll stop sharing there. I have a bunch of other stuff open, but it's fine. There's this one, and then this one. This one's okay. But yeah, if anyone else has other songs that they want to show off, yeah. will stop sharing. All right.
Well, I guess I
yeah.
could go ahead and show mine if, like, I posted this on the music channel, but I could show talk about the program a little bit if we want to do that. Let's see on this. I mean, since I did post this before, I'll go ahead and do this if no one else wants to. So. I guess I'll go ahead then. Just anyone
What's this thing
saying.
called? What is the program called?
Sam, let's see, what was it called?
Oh, the program that I use, it's called MuseScore. I'll type it in chat. It's more for, yeah, again, it's more for people. It's free. Oh shit, I sent that to Selena on accident. Whoops. There you go. It's more for people who, again, are familiar with music already. For the workshop, I'm not going to be going over that one. I'll show it off if people are interested, but it's really hard to use if you don't know music very well, because it has to do a lot with if you read classical music or if you've read music sheets before, it's definitely like a good program if you want to write music. But if you completely don't know how to read music, I wouldn't suggest it. So yeah, that's this program that I use. It's free, so it's pretty good.
Will you teach people how to read music?
I mean, there are classes at school that do that. I don't know if I'm well versed enough in that stuff to be able to teach somebody how to read sheet music. Just read it, forehead. Yeah, exactly what Brandon said. Just read it.
Oh yeah,
Just read it.
My bad. I just turned off my brain for a quick second.
Okay. Well, this program is not. This is more in the, I guess, more in like the MIDI sense of like not really a waveforms, but it's like it's a program called Beepbox, and it's like the name and the way I use it implies it's for specifically doing like 8-bit chiptune stuff. Though I've definitely there's definitely instruments built into it that are more like yeah, it has this full set of like different piano instruments. Like I don't really know how these sound. I've only used it in terms of chiptune stuff. So like my first channel is square wave, and then I've got triangle wave and another square and chip, or the noise. So like drums. So like it's broken up basically into these 4 different instruments. So like, where is it? This is, oh, I see. Wait, I'm scrolled way down. So like when I guess I'll go ahead and play this, and then, well, I mean, I guess I'll play it and I'll switch between channels just so that, wait, it seems really fast. I think I
can't hear. You can't hear. I think you have to share the sound.
Right. I forgot about that. Share computer sound. This feels really fast though. I don't know why. Import song. Let's do, I think. Okay, this should be right. There we go. So basically, when I was building this out, like what I initially had is I had like this initial like sort of like just I think I first built this like just pattern of notes, and like you can just like throw in more notes and like change it on the fly. And then that was where like I started building the like kind of on top of this, I started building the main melody sort of that went with it. And also like I have the drum track just to try to give it more like depth, I guess. I don't know. A lot of this was just me playing around with it. I don't really know much music theory. It was just like play around until it sounds good. But yeah, it's Beatbox is a very nice like little. It's just like runs in your browser and everything, so it's very easy just to open it up and play around. And yeah, it was a lot of fun just to mess with and just make something. So yeah, it is fun to use. I guess one thing I just will show off, like one thing that you can do that was not immediately obvious to me when I was first playing with it is like here when you have like you can kind of like change the volume if you like click and drag up here. So like I can make it do this like that. So like, and then also like you can like pitch shift by dragging the note up and down, stuff like that. But best way to learn it is just play around with it. Just Google it if you're curious. I'll stop sharing and let somebody else go now.
I noticed that you had Reaper and LMMS open.
Oh yeah, that was because someone brought them up earlier, so I had them in tabs.
Sorry, I joined mid-meeting. But
It's
yeah, LMMS is, I've used that before. There's also Bosca Seal. I don't know if if you type in BOSCA, the second word will show up. But
okay,
that's the one. That's maybe I'm just a boomer now, but back in my day, everyone was using Bosca Seal, not Beatbox.
This is cool. This is cool.
Oh my god.
Dump the link. I'll have to play with this.
It's I downloaded it, and yeah, it has like all sorts of. There's like a lot of tutorials on it, but you can use the online version, but I prefer to download just because like it has a lot of stuff. Or it doesn't have like more stuff in the online version, but like saving and just like applications more than in browser.
Yeah, definitely. That was one thing with the browser version where it's like, oh crap, if it crashes.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. But yeah. Harmonies, like you can pick like the major or minor chords or whatever. I don't really know like exact notes and stuff. Like if you tell me, oh, what's a C and what's a G, like I can't tell you, but I can tell you like majors like more happy and minors more like dark sounding.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was something with like Beatbox doesn't have out of the box, but you can sort of like tell it which major to let you use. So it does actually have it, but that is, I guess, one thing to look into if you're wanting
Like
to
scale snapping?
Yes.
Snap to scale?
Kind of. Well, like so when
it does have that.
Yeah, when you're doing the notes, you can you can tell it which key you want to be in, and then it will give you only the rows associated with those keys. But it won't snap things around until you.
Does
It just highlights the good notes.
Yes.
Does Beatbox have like a lot of instruments?
Kind of, yeah. I can.
Okay.
Let me.
Just curious, or is it just like 8-bit or whatever?
Yeah, it has other instruments. Yeah, actually, let's have a little fun with this.
I was curious.
So like, let's see, right now my main instrument is this triangle wave. Let's try, let's see, what should we try?
Bell synth.
Bell synth? Wait, bell synth.
Honky tonk. What's that? Oh my
Honky
god.
tonk piano.
Fucking shoot. They have like a piccolo.
A what?
Piccolo.
A piccolo?
Yeah.
I don't know what would it be under?
Damn. I don't know.
Yes, let's do Tiny Robot.
Actually, it sounds pretty good.
Let me turn this down a little bit. Let's try
Bass.
bass. Wait. We'll do, hang on.
Mayonnaise is an instrument, according to what Atropus said.
Mayonnaise is an instrument. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Is it bass? Let's see if it's bass.
Some clarinet and Squidward vibes.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna stop. I might play with that some more, but yes, it has other instruments.
I can like share some of the music that one of my group mates did.
Sure, yeah.
Here we go. So this is by our music lead Trey. I don't know if he's here, if he wants to talk about it himself, but he's actually a music student, so he can post this himself. I'll just play it. This is like a menu music for like before the game starts. So it pretty much just loops like that over and over. So yeah,
I like it though.
it's very mysterious.
So that's gonna be for the main menu?
Yeah, like before the game starts, just to like set the tone. And I think he did a great job. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like a very chill, like before the storm. It is cool.
I could go.
I have a song that I have that I could share potentially, depending on how much you guys care.
Sure. I mean, go ahead.
Using LMMS.
Yeah, we've already talked about that one a bit, so it'd be cool to see someone showcase it.
All right. Let me see if I can find, because I exported it already, so I'm probably not gonna have the LMMS file on here, but I do have the, well, actually, I probably do have the LMMS file on the time. All right. I haven't updated this in ages, so we'll see if this, if this works out. Where did I save it? Let's hope this is the right one. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, is it loud?
Yeah, it's kind of loud.
Okay. How do I turn down specifically this application for?
Does LMMS, like, are one of those sliders up there? Do those control the output volume?
It's been so long since I used that, but I guess yeah, master volume. Is that better?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I have to adjust like instrument volumes and stuff still. But yeah. It's supposed to be like this jazzy, like jazzy theme, I guess. Okay, I already just did this. Unless that doesn't actually affect the volume. But yeah, it's like there's more, but yeah, it's long. So there you go. Yeah, thank you.
I could show a couple of my songs.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty. So so the two programs that I usually use are Studio One and Famage Tracker. So Studio One is basically I did the equivalent of pay for Photoshop. It's expensive, but I mean I can do some cool things with it. Famage Tracker is free, but it's very limited. But it's very limited on purpose because it's meant to emulate like actual like the NES or stuff like that. The actual like sound cards that or sound, I don't know what they're called, whatever, the sound modules on like old consoles. It's meant to emulate that. And honestly, it's kind of confusing, but I think it's kind of neat. I made this for the project for the Cowboy Zelda project in this club, although I'm probably going to end up just taking this melody and putting it into Studio One and making it not 8-bit instead of how it is right now.
We can't hear it.
Let me see. How would you share sound?
I believe while you're sharing, there's like the three dots, like more menu at the right. You do share computer sound. And
Share computer sound. All right. Oops. So you can.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Wait, is it loud?
A little bit, yeah.
All right, I can.
Sounds good.
Hold on. Turn it down to. kind of strange that volume didn't change at all. And then I have another, I can open maybe another one that I had. This one. Oops. This one's just for like personal projects. I'm not quite sure like maybe what genre the game is, but I've just been writing like music for this like specific like project I had in mind. Loop, although it's a weird like thing that I do is for some reason I kind of like start like with an idea using FamiTracker, and then I'll go into my actual DAW and then actually make something. So I actually took this and I made it into less 8-bit, and I kind of plan on doing that with the other thing. I'm hoping this doesn't like instantly kill everyone's audio, but like that. Yeah.
Fan of that kind of like, starting out with like the limitations. So you make something that, has like a strong melody, I guess. And then, but like, I don't know, it's just, I think it's like the upgrade feels like an upgrade, but it's still like, I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah, all right. Should I share like one more?
Sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to end like at 12:50, but yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let me see. I think I closed the thing on accident. Give me a moment. Excuse my poor organization. Can do this one. Wait, how do I stop this?
I would totally play a game that had music like that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Wait, whoa, Celine. Celine. I think we need to end the meeting before this gets any more out of hand. Wait, maybe that's what the horror game will be about. A horror jam. About cloning Celine.
You have to include me in the horror jam. That's like the one requirement. And then it's a horror game. Yeah.
The theme is It's a horror game, but the theme is Nandan. Ah, yes. Uh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you all for sharing all of your music stuff. It's cool seeing like it's kind of cool because pretty much everyone was working with different programs, so we're getting to see the variety. And y'all made pretty awesome stuff. So yeah, thank you all for sharing. Just want to say again, we're gonna have Sam will be giving a music workshop on Friday. So if you'd like to start dabbling in, making music, if like I know for myself, for a long time, it's just like I have no idea what to do. So I'm looking forward to this workshop. I'm planning on following along. So hopefully it should be pretty awesome.